This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 10, verse 3. An unwise king destroyeth his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority the city shall be inhabited. The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable. Shalom, shalom. Before I begin this lesson, all praise, honor, and glory goes to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of Great Millstone that rule well, and peace and blessings be multiplied on all you brethren teaching this word in all sincerity and in truth. And shalom to the hopeful elect out there, and the men, women, and children. The Lord will have mercy on them in these last days. Shalom. It's the brother Dama Agabar here with another lesson, Lord willing to edify through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. And as you can see, man, Esau Edom is that unwise king that has destroyed all you people here in Babylon the Great, man, and all over the world, you see? And you people are literally destroyed, like we're living in a time to where, reality is it's not even enough, People are constantly looking for ways to detach from their everyday struggles, from the brutal reality of just how messed up and how degenerate and how, confusing this world that we're living in is, where people are, getting to the point to where they're trying to, alcoholism is at an all-time high. Suicides is at an all-time high. Depression, mental health issues. People are just destroyed. People are tired. People are through. And people are constantly looking for, different ways to cope with the shittiness of their reality here in Babylon the Great and under the rulership of Esau Edom. You see, and this is why Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, needs to come back and, destroy this current world and, bring peace and reality and justice and righteousness back into this earth. All right. Because under Esau Edom, life in general is not profitable for anybody. Every day people are working themselves to death. You're just in a constant rat race living here in this society. People are struggling. People can barely pay their bills. People are living paycheck to paycheck. Life is just not profitable here. It's not, a life to where, you feel fulfilled. You can't even enjoy the earth, man. People are all cramped up in tight spaces, living on top of each other like sardines when there's so much room and beauty and space and land on this planet for everybody to fully enjoy this earth, man. But under Esau Edom, he just ruins that on every level, man. And he makes life in general just a very shitty experience, and people are through, people are groaning, people are depressed. Like I said, people are abusing drugs. They're, on all these different opioids and medication. They're, drinking bottles of alcohol every day just to cope with a shitty reality that this damn devil has established. And it's just time for, people just really want, they really want Yahweh Shai to return. Now they don't understand that, but that's ultimately, the remedy. And that's what's going to ultimately bring peace and righteousness and fulfillment in life, to this planet is Yahweh Shai coming back and to, set up a profitable, a world, man. It says here in the 5th chapter, it says, the 4th, the power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable, which is going to be Yahweh Shai, King David, and 144,000. When the complete control of the earth is given into the hands of the righteous, the people are going to rejoice. But I'm going to read that. But right now, that's not the case because we're under the rulership of an unwise king that's destroying his people. It says, in the hand of the Most High is the prosperity of man. And you got to think, if prosperity is in the hands of the Most High, then also unprofitability is in the hands of the Most High as well, which is being displayed and being shown through the rulership of Esau Edom. And the Lord is showing the whole earth, and mainly the elect, the chosen of the Most High, just what happens when wickedness is forwarded in this earth, and the righteousness of the Most High is not established and is not the focal point of rulership. Everything completely goes left, all the way left, to the point to where people just suck. People suck. Reality sucks. This life sucks, and everything about this place sucks because it's not being done righteously and equally. Well, not equally, but it's not being done righteously, and things are totally and completely turned upside down. It says, and in due time, he will set over it one that is I read that was lucky. It says, I read that. It says, in the hand of God is the prosperity of man, and upon the persons of the scribe shall he lay his honor. Because I was reading this article, man, this shit's crazy, bro. Just to show you how destroyed this place is, right? It says, society is one step closer to dystopia. Vision Pro early adopters spotted in wild. And you ought to see this shit. And guess what? And this is what these elites want. And this is going to become the norm pretty soon, man. All right. The people are so destroyed from the real reality that they want to constantly live in they want to live in an altered reality. They want to live, in the meta space. They want to live in a altered universe. It's kind of like when you watch that movie Ready Player One. That's what eventually, the reality that these people are going to have. When you watch that movie, life was so shitty. Life was so horrible that people spent the majority of their time in the Oasis. Basically, where they had one of these Vision Pro, and they lived their lives in the Oasis, which was an alternative reality where there they could be and do whatever they wanted to do. It was a total escape from the shitty reality that these people were living. And that's what these elites ultimately want to bring when they bring this new world order, man. When they bring in the cashless society, the CBDCs, when you're eating the bugs and you're living in your fucking coffin apartment, having your travel restricted, them telling you how much food you can eat and how much this you can have and all these different things, man. People, reality is going to be even more shittier that they're going to live most of their times, being entertained in the metaverse. All right. And that word meta, when you look it up in the Greek, the word is metapon, which means the forehead. All right. And where do you put this GoPro? You put it on your forehead to what? Escape your reality. You see? And this shit is crazy, man. Watch this. It says Apple's nearly 4,000 mixed reality headset, Apple Vision Pro, hit store shelves on Friday, and early adopters have already been spotted in the wild. Let's begin with Fox, The Simpsons, which successfully predicted the future once again. Watch this shit.
Escuela de Medicina de Harvard, John Hopkins.
See, because this is ultimately what they want. They want you people, to be so occupied and focused, living in this altered reality that, this is going to be the reality for you. It's kind of like that movie Surrogates, man. Same thing. You see? And this is how shitty and this is how destroyed people are under the rulership of Esau Edom, that, they rather live their life in an alternative universe where they could be artificially happy, Like I said, there, you can live, you can have a reality there that you're not really living in the real world. All right. That's going to be your escape. That's where you got to go just to have some form of a happy time, And it's already happening. Look how much people are addicted to their phones. Imagine when this type of technology becomes accessible and so cheap that every single person can have it. Like a cell phone. Everybody has a goddamn cell phone. Even homeless people have a cell phone. You see, and they're trying to make this in the future to where this will be just as accessible as having a cell phone. And look at people now, Every opportunity they get, they got their face stuck in their phone. I'll be at work and I see guys on their breaks, and it'd be like literally 4 guys standing right next to each other, literally 1 inch away from each other, and they're all got their faces stuck in their phones. They're not talking. They're not doing this. Either they're, scrolling Instagram, or they're playing the stupid video games that they all play together, but they're literally sitting right next to each other. They're not talking. They're not laughing. They're not conversating. They're not up to date on what the hell is really going on, but they got their head stuck in that technology, man. And it's going to be the same thing. You see? So this is how you know that this society is totally through. It says, in recent days, mixed reality enthusiasts strapped on the Vision Pro and attempted to integrate the headset into their daily lives, you see? And this is what it's going to ultimately be. So don't be shocked now. You're going to, well, you'll see. It says, X has countless videos of adopters. Look at this shit. Look how crazy these people are, man. This nigga is literally driving a Tesla while he has his shit on. And he was arrested for using his Apple Visual Pro while driving. Look at this nigga, man. These people are actual lemmings, man. It says Tesla Cybertruck in self-driving mode with its Apple Vision goggles. You see, and this is going to be the reality pretty soon, you know. And people they're going to be doing everything on that goddamn Vision Pro. They're going to be, and it showed you too how Homer was having a dream that he was basically about to have sex with Marge. This is where people are going to be living, and this is where people reality is going to be. They're going to have sex in the metaverse. They're going to do everything in there, you know. Have alt Apple View Pro girlfriends and relationships, man. You know, this is where everybody's going to meet. Everybody's going to hang out. Like I said, watch that movie Ready Player One, man. You know, even in the movie, they showed you like when the main player, I forgot his name, but when him and the girl was like not inside the Oasis and they were just out, you know, talking to each other in reality, he was like, oh, he basically said like, damn, like, you know, you get so caught up in the metaverse, you actually forget just how beautiful sometimes life can be on the outside, because that's all that people did all day, every day. That was their escape, you know, and this is how you know that this society, America, is through. Look at this shit. This is going to be the future, man. It says society is one step closer to a dystopia. Matter of fact, let's look at Salaki. Look at this shit. See, these people just need to be constantly just distracted from their reality, man. And a lot of these people, they're going to start getting hit by cars. They're going to be getting thumped upside the head because they're going to be so, you know, busy in the goddamn alternate reality that they're not going to be focusing on what's happening in the real reality, man. And you know, this shit's they're going to have communities where people just literally all day, every day, that's all they do. We live inside this uh, uh, this alternate reality, and I don't want to come back to the real world. Don't bother me. Don't talk to me, you know. And they're gonna be just bugged out, man. Let's look up this word for dystopia, man. This is a dystopia, an imagined state or society in which there is great suffering or injustice, typically one that is a totalitarian or post-apocalyptic. You see? Ultimately, it's an imagined state or a society. You know, it's an alternative place where people want to go, because the actual reality, let's look up this one, is a society characterized by human misery as squalor, oppression, disease, and overcrowding. And that's what you see now. You know, like I said, the true reality is so fucked up and so bad that people want to have an escape. They want to go to a reality to where, you know, they can escape all of the hustle and bustle and the sadness and the depression and the shittiness of the world, of the reality that they're truly living in, man. You see, it's just a constant escape. Look at that demon. All right. And you see these jackasses everywhere, man. And this shit just came out. So you know it's going to get worse and worse. Look, it's going to get to the point to where nobody's going to be communicating in face to face. It's even like that now. You can't even get a date nowadays. You know, you try to talk to a girl, she'll tell you, oh, well, hit me up on Instagram, call me on Facebook, or you got to meet them on one of these dating apps. You know, your connection to people now is mainly through technology or phones or apps. Imagine when this shit, like I said, becomes the new main thing, and it's affordable and accessible to everybody. Ain't nobody going to be looking each other literally in the eyes anymore. But it's just a result of a shitty reality, all right? And this is Proverbs 29:2. It says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. You see? Which is why, you know, things are coming more and more dystopian. You know? Things are getting worse and worse and worse in this society. So that the only way that people can, you know, have some form of escape now is going to be via the metaverse, via alternate reality. And that's why we need the kingdom of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, because in the kingdom of heaven, we ain't going to need this shit, because life is going to be perfect. Everything is going to be in its balance. You're going to be able to enjoy life, you know, enjoy the beauty of the earth, man. You know, it's not going to be in this horrible situation that we're living in right now under the wicked, under the rule of the wicked. Look, the guy says, this is stressing me out just watching. Let's look at this one. Watch this. Well, this nigga is this nigga is a courtside at the Grizzly game, but this nigga is still in his alternate reality playing basketball with nobody, man.
We proudly call them heroes among us.
It says it has only been 2 days since Apple introduced Vision Pro, and there's a frenzy surrounding it. Here are 10 instances of individuals going overboard with their reactions, and this is in London. Look at this guy. This nigga is walking a goddamn robot dog, talking about he has a leash on it, man. Look at this. Apple Vision Pro is here and it's crazily good. A revolution is in the process. Yeah, you see? People are driving vehicles. People are everywhere. Look at these fucking weirdos. They're now wearing Apple Vision Pro headset out in public. While they're eating food, like I said, look, they're not even interacting physically with one another. They're on their Vision Pros. Now, I don't know if, they could interact with each other, at the same time with that shit. But this just shows you just how, far this shit is gone, man. And it's only been 2 days. Like I said, imagine when this shit becomes more and more affordable and everybody can have one like a telephone, man. And I think on this shit, like you can check all of your apps. You can have instead of strolling on your phone, you can have the Instagram on here. You could, check your feeds via with this thing on, your emails and all type of shit. So it's literally going from the cell phone to eventually it's going to be in your face. And then eventually, guess what? You're going to become the QR code. You're going to become, this is why transhumanism is such a huge part of the agenda of these elites, man. And this is a lightweight form of transhumanism because now you literally have it right on your face, man. Literally. And anybody believe this shit, is it's highly addictive. The flashes and the technology that they have in this shit is going to make the user more and more and fastly addicted to this shit than having a cell phone in your hand. You see, pretty soon you're going to start seeing little babies wearing this shit. So they're going to be like, fuck the iPad or fuck the, your little, what do you call that shit the little kids have? The little tablets. Now these little niggas gonna start having babies, little kids gonna start having these things on, man. So they're gonna get them while they're young. It says last year, Black Mirror creator Charlie Brooker was reminded of his show when he saw Apple's Vision Pro presentation, saying, "It's weird. It's really weird. One of my instincts when I saw that was like, oh my God, that's so Black Mirror." You see, because like I said, a lot of these, like we say before, a lot of these movies are predictive programming. See, and these people are through. All right. This is Romans chapter 8, verse 20. It says, I started 21. It says, because the creature itself also, no, it's not what I want. Oh, here we go. Romans 8 and 19. It says, for the earnest expectation of the creature waiteth for the manifestation of the sons of God. You see? For the creature was made subject to vanity, not willingly, but by reason of him who hath subjected the same in hope. Here's the point on 1 and 22. It says, for we know that the whole creation groaneth and travaileth in pain together until now. You see, and that's why things are becoming so dystopian that these people want this alternative reality. They want to escape the shittiness of their everyday life and go to a place where they feel, not so destroyed, where they could have a place where they could, that can make them feel good, to where they can literally escape the horrors and the shittiness of everyday life. You see? So all the creation is growing up until now, because ultimately they're looking for a new way. They're looking for a new rulership. They're looking ultimately for Yahweh Shai to come back and to destroy this oppressive, wicked current, reality that we're living under Esau, Edom. You see, it says, and not only they, but ourselves also, which have the first fruits of the Spirit, right? Even us who are in this truth, who really knows what's really going on. Even we're groaning within ourselves. Even we're tired of this shit. That's why we're constantly waiting for the kingdom, which is not an alternative reality, but it's going to be a real reality in the near future. So we don't need the Apple Pro view. We don't need drugs. We don't need, weed and drinking ourselves fucking till we're sloppy drunk to escape this reality, because our hope is in Yahweh Shai returning, and we know that our kingdom is going to be established in the near future. But hey, we're catching hell here too. We hate the reality of what, we're living up under, what Esau, Edom being over us. But hey, we have hope, and our faith is in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, not in some alternative technological, reality that Esau was trying to offer up and deceive the people and destroy them with. Our hope and faith is in the return of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai and our kingdom, where we're going to be in rulership. We're going to, have immortality and new bodies and never get sick and not have to worry about, financial issues or paying rent or, living in these oppressive conditions anymore. We're going to have abundance and we're going to have life and we're going to be, none's going to make us afraid. We're going to be totally immortal and righteous and we're going to enjoy the whole creation of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right. It says, even we ourselves grown within ourselves, waiting for the adoption, to wit, the redemption of our body. For we are saved by hope. You see, we're going to be saved by hope. We're not going to buy Esau's false hope, his false, his false presentation of hope, which is what he's telling you, his miracles, his technology, that you can live forever. All right. We don't need no Elon Musk brain chips. We don't need to be transhuman. We don't need to merge with technology in order to have some false form of immortality and accelerated brain capabilities and telekinesis, all the smoke that Esau is going to sell you via his pseudo salvation, which is his technology, and you merging with it. Our hope is in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man, in the kingdom to come. It says, for we are saved by hope, but hope that is seen is not hope. You see, because Esau, he's presenting to the people their hope via this technology, man. He's going to present it as such. All right. But our hope is in the unseen power, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, which is going to make himself seen in due time. And we're going to be literally taken up and delivered from all of this bullshit. It says, for what a man seeth, why doth he yet hope for? But if we hope for that we see not, then do we with patience wait for it, you see? And we're waiting for Yahweh Shai. All right. We're not waiting upon Esau's physical bullshit that he's offering these people and the pseudo salvation that he's selling. Hey, we'll pass, man, because our hope is not in that. We know that that's a trap and a snare to further destroy you and ultimately to weaken you so that you could be deceived and take his MOTB, which is the mark of the beast. But he's going to present to you all these other goodies first before he pulls out the big enchilada, which is the MOTB. You see, but our hope and faith is in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. And these people, hey, they're receiving, their false sense. You see these people here? They're caught up in the false reality of Esau's transcendence and his salvation for them via this technology, man. But we'll pass, all right? Let me get this and I'm going to close it. This is Psalm 72:1. It says, the reign of the righteous king. It says, give the king thy judgments, O power, and thy righteousness unto the king's son. He shall judge thy people with righteousness and thy poor with judgment. The mountains shall bring peace to the people, and by the little hills by righteousness. See, and the mountains represent government. And the government shall sit upon the shoulders of Yahweh Shai HaMashiach. And it's going to be in all righteousness, all right, in that day. It says, he shall judge the poor of the people. He shall save the children of the needy and shall break in pieces the oppressor. You see, they shall fear thee as long as the sun and moon endure throughout all generations. He shall come down like rain upon the mown grass, as showers that waters the earth. In his days shall the righteous flourish, and the abundance of peace so long as the moon endureth. You see, and this is what Yahweh Shai is bringing to this earth. All right, and even to you heathen nations. Hey, the rulership in the kingdom of our Lord is going to benefit you in ways that this system has never done. All right. It's going to be in his righteousness. You're not going to be able to do and eat and worship whatever you want to worship. But hey, you're going to reap the benefits of worshiping Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai and serving under a righteous rulership. All right. It says, he shall have dominion also from sea to sea and from the river unto the ends of the earth. And they that dwell in the wilderness shall bow before him, and his enemies shall lick the dust. The kings of Tarshish and the isles shall bring presents. The kings of Sheba and Seba shall offer gifts. Yea, all kings shall fall down before him. All nations shall serve him. For he shall deliver the needy when he crieth, and the poor also, and him that have no helper. And he shall spare the poor and needy, and shall save the souls of the needy. He shall redeem their souls from deceit and violence. And who's at the head of deceit and violence? Esau, Edom. You see? Now we know that this is talking about a song for Solomon, but Solomon is Yahweh Shai, and it's going to happen in its fullness when Yahweh Shai comes and establishes his kingdom on this earth. Okay. It says, he shall redeem their soul from deceit and violence, and precious shall their blood be in his sight. And he shall live, and to him shall be given the gold of Sheba. Prayer also shall be made for him continually, and daily shall he be praised. There shall be an handful of corn in the earth upon the top of the mountains. The fruit thereof shall shake like Lebanon, and they of the city shall flourish like grass of the earth. His name shall endure forever. His name shall be continued as long as the sun. And men shall be blessed in him. All nations shall call him blessed. Blessed be Yahweh, the power of Israel, who only doth wondrous things. And blessed be his glorious name forever. And let the whole earth be filled with his glory. Amen and amen. See, it says the prayers of David, the son of Jesse, are ended. You see, now this was a prayer for Solomon, but ultimately is going to carry over into Yahweh Shai's, because he's going to be the full fulfillment of that when he comes back and reigns upon this planet, man. So just wanted to go on that real quick. I saw this article and I was like, damn, man, it showed you just how bad, reality really is out here, man. But Lord willing, this was edifying. I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai for putting the spirit of me through this lesson. To the next one, Shalom.